from the title, because it's no longer a demo. We're playing the full game now. All right, we can reset the timer. We died once, so let me actually make a note of the stats before I reset it all. That's 1, 0. Okay, cool. I haven't had a CD drive in 2 computers. Really? My computer doesn't have one either, but that's only because I forgot. I didn't realize until after the case I ordered shipped that it didn't have a CD. It didn't have space for a CD-ROM drive, so I bought an external one. Yeah, so I got to reset this timer. We're back to 0, and let's start. Nope, not the demo. There we go. There we go. Space Quest 6, Roger Wilco in The Spinal Frontier. Archive.org has images files for all the old demo discs too, or most of them. Yeah, probably. I wouldn't be surprised. But here we go. Start a new game.
The StarCon Federation has reached its decision.
Okay, bro, thank you for the follow. That was very kind of you. Thank you.
Roger Wilco, please step forward. Roger Wilco, you have been judged guilty of the following crimes: abandoning your post, deviating from mission parameters, misuse of StarCon property, disintegrating a fellow officer, perpetrating a sequel without authorization, and consorting with a female of higher rank. Do you have anything to say for yourself before we pronounce sentence?
Can't you guys take a joke?
Do you have anything intelligent to say for yourself before we pronounce sentence?
Nope.
Very well. It is the opinion of this tribunal that as punishment for your crimes against the StarCon Federation, you are to be decommissioned.
Decommissioned?
You are hereby stripped of the rank of captain. You are no longer an officer of the StarCon Federation. Your enrollment at StarCon Academy is hereby terminated.
Oh.
However, due to your successful return of the SCS Eureka, your rescue of the Goliath's crew, and the fact that nobody gets rid of stubborn mildew stains and black heel marks as well as you do,
the jockstrap,
we are returning you to your former post with StarCon Fleet.
Oh, they took it.
You are hereby ordered to resume your duties immediately as janitor second class on board the SCS Deep Ship 86.
Hey, Topcrack, thank you so much for that raid. It was very kind of you. And there it goes. Oh, if only Roger was a bit more smart, was a bit slightly more intelligent, he could have defended himself. Oh, now I see it. Now I see it. Ah, here we are.
Attention all hands. This is your commander speaking. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for your fine performance during our recent episode, A Stitch in Time Saves Gamma 9.
The mouth movement is amazing.
So, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As a gesture of appreciation, we're putting in for shore leave on Polysorbate 60. Enjoy yourselves, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Kielbasa out.
Meanwhile, in a deserted warehouse just outside the galaxy...
Whoa. We got some CGI in here.
I don't care how you do it, gentlemen, so long as his body is intact. Do you understand?
Yes, we got it. Yes, right, we got it. Yes, right.
Good. Now, I believe you'll find him here, on Polysorbate 60, on a shore that...
Isn't that the voice of Graham's wife in King's Quest: The Princeless Bride? Or the Princeless... Yeah, the Princeless Bride. That's the voice of, it's Valenice. Yeah. Thank you, King. Thank you, Topcrack Shrek. Thank you, Tekin. Thank you,
Okay,
Stick.
I'm ready. Energize.
Wait, what? What? Oh, we're going on vacation. Oh. There we are. Oh no. Help. Help.
As we join our hero, Roger Wilco, he has just been transported to the surface of Polysorbate 60 to enjoy a little shore leave. Apparently, there was a minor glitch in the process. Well, at least you got here with all your important parts. Your hands, your mouth, and your stomach.
Thank you.
Oh, great.
Thank you, King.
Real wonderful.
Thank you.
Nice beam job, you metallic piece of scrap.
Thank you for... Hey, it's from Star Wars. Thank you for that,
Jesus, snug.
for that sub.
Real snug.
That was very kind of you. Thank you.
It actually makes me feel kind of good. I remember when I used to wear my mom's... well, never mind. No time for nostalgia. I've got a serious extraction problem to work out first.
Okay. Let's save. Nice. The SC-55 is running. So you were playing the Dagger of Amon-Ra. You thought it was a good transition. I wonder how that game is. I gotta play it. I gotta play through the Colonel's Bequest and then the Dagger of Amon-Ra. It came with the King's Quest Collection series as a free add-on, so I gotta play that. Polysorbate sounds pretty artificial. Considering all you see are robots, it's pretty good. Alright, what's the score? What's the total score? It's got 30 digits. About 1.11. Free memory, 32,744 kilobytes. Help. Oh. What's the scroll speed? This button allows you to turn screen scrolling on or off. Do I want screen scrolling? No? I think I'll manually click. Unless I get tired. Lazy and tired.
Hey, that one has some legs. They're kind of spindly, but you sure have no room to criticize.
Nice. And we're out.
Thank you, my good man.
Thank you, Roger.
Yikes, I hope everything came out with me.
Yes, you actually left a cool-looking mold of your lower torso. Well, actually, it's not that impressive.
It's a great game, just got world record. Wow, world record? That's what I'm doing here. I'm getting world record time right now. I'm already 9 minutes in. Is that world record? Oh, I'm not done yet.
That's an interesting piece of hardware. Your normally dim power of recollection actually recalls having seen a picture of one of these in the ship library. Get this, it's called a bike. People used to actually get on these and use their own muscles to achieve locomotion. What losers.
Yeah, what losers.
Upon closer inspection, you notice some sort of ID card hanging on the frame.
Oh.
That's an interesting...
Oh man, this is gonna be hard to find
grabbing
anything.
the ID card, you notice the picture on it is of a rather homely-looking alien type. Yes, everyone can't be as fortunate as you.
That hint... Oh, I gotta update the death count. I'm not dead yet. I'll leave it. It'll save me time for when I do actually die.
Don't touch that.
But yeah, oh man, I am not gonna notice anything, aren't I? Is there a little lock there? Maybe that's something, who knows?
Don't bother. You can get rust anywhere.
Is that something? It's a little...
You summon the ability to leave it alone.
Okay, I guess it's nothing.
The street seems to reflect the same care and sense of community pride that the rest of the area enjoys.
Wow, most people get stuck a long time figuring out that first puzzle, and finally it took me a while. Really? See, this is gonna be hard. I'm gonna be... The hint number is gonna be like 2 million by the time we're done.
It looks like someone or something got just a little two-faced and wrecked a perfectly good Loadster 750. The Pinto of polysorbate. This guy looks like a vertically challenged Darth Vader. What does a thing like that do for fun? You'd think, if indeed you did, that a guy with the skin quality of a pachyderm wouldn't have a problem with this climate.
All right, let's save. We got the card. I have hope now you won't need 20 hints for this game. Clearly I'm cheating. Yes, I'm clearly cheating. That's exactly what I'm doing. I got the walkthrough right here. I got the companion guide right next to me, which is open. As you can see, it's open right now because even though it says covers games 1 to 5, it magically has 6 somewhere. Reported. Report me. Sanction me with your army. I have no idea what that means.
The street seems to reflect
in
the
this
same
context.
care and sense of community pride that the rest of the area enjoys.
Can I open that?
Don't pick at it.
Nope.
The buildings around here have seen much better days. This must be the old part of town. If it isn't, you'd hate to see what is. Hey, that one looks familiar. It lacks a bit in the stature department, though. Rats. The cinema appears to be closed. You were really hoping to see Tango and Cash 27.
I think he started laughing.
Rats. The cinema appears to be closed. You were really hoping to see Tango and Cash 27.
He started chuckling at that one.
Rats.
Nope.
It wouldn't be prudent to do that at this juncture. Bootlicker appears to be open for business. This is an interesting billboard. You can't help but wonder what this Altera company markets. You drool in that direction, but no one notices. The Cyclops Club doesn't appear to be doing business. The buildings around here have seen...
All right, so the bootlicker seems to be open.
Bootlicker. Trapped quantities of atmospheric discharge fill depressions in the street surface. The combination of H2O and atmospheric toxins helps to create a delightful reflective sheen. Fire burns inside barrels along the streets. Apparently, those using them are residents of planets a bit closer to the suns that they orbit. The temperature seems quite moderate to you, but then you do fancy yourself a studly guy. Too bad no one else shares that opinion.
I'm glad they included that. The fact that he could crack, even though he's a professional.
Bootlicker up. The dumpster is nearly the cleanest item in the area, and you thought you were a slob.
Oh, cool. That's coming out on the SC55. Nice. That's cool.
Deep inside, he
Oh wait, we can't talk to him?
Deep inside, he chuckles to himself with the thought that you think he might actually care what you have to say.
He might.
Deep in... Sure, you've been in space a long, long time, but it might pay to be just a little more discriminating. You're no Bruce Dern, buddy.
Who's Bruce Dern? I don't remember that. Let's go. Okay, we can exit here. We cannot exit that way. We can go there. We can go in here. Okay. Let's go in the bootlicker. It's the first time I watched someone play this without the screen scrolling. It will be interesting if you get stuck because you miss a screen. What would I miss it? Wait, did I misread that? What is this? Screen scrolling. Oh, wait. No. I thought this was... I misread that. I thought it was for the text. The text to auto scroll. Oh, crap. Okay. No, I want that. I misread that. I thought it was for text scrolling. That's a good catch, actually. Although you're... It also could have been a hint.
A stack of papers lay unattended on the floor. Apparently, Pa doesn't get in a big hurry to put stuff away. The headline reads, Lindbergh baby kidnapped. Pa Conshohocken sits behind the counter by his favorite possession, something he values greater than his own life, the cash register. Pa's been in business for quite a while, as his grizzled look might attest.
Oh, I know who Bruce Dern is now. I know, yes. I recognize I can put the face to the name now. That was nowhere near a hint, more like a courtesy. I was joking, folks. I was joking. It was a joke. Good lord.
This is the interior of Bootlicker. In keeping with most of the rest of the area, there is absolutely no frills in the decor.
No joking. Wow, you guys are a real blast at a party. Hey, you look familiar.
This little fleshwad looks familiar. You wonder what he's doing here. Must have been a victim of the telecommunications wars. You start to say something, and then you remember that you're supposed to be a man of action, not words. Or is that the other way around?
Yo, can we, Nice. Oh, you didn't get points for that? There we go, buddy. All right. Not a hint, just a tip, a small tip, just a tip. The tip that always spoils the story. No, I misread that. I thought that was text scrolling, not screen scrolling. I have no idea. I had no idea it was a thing that you would scroll like that. Let's look at you.
Pa Conshohocken sits behind the counter by his favorite possession, something he values greater than his own life, the cash register. Pa's been in business for quite a while, as his grizzled look might attest.
Hi there.
Howdy there, partner. The name's Pa Conshohocken. Yeah, that's my name. I'm the proprietor of this here establishment here. Now, anything I can sell you, why, you just let me know. But if you steal anything, I'll be forced to kind of kill you. Welcome.
That sounds fair.
Oh, speaking of, what's in my pockets? I have one Buckazoid.
It's the alien ID you snagged from that rusty bike. That's a fairly hideous picture of the former owner. It makes the average Department of Motor Vehicles photographer look like Ansel Adams.
It's a security pass, eh?
That's your current Buckazoid collection.
One.
It's your trusty whisk broom and dustpan.
Okay.
Excellent guess, Kreskin. Wrong, but excellent.
We don't joke about hints around here. Clearly we don't. Hints are a serious business here. Can we get a permaban on Tekken?
A camera covers every square centimeter around the clerk just for security measures. It's amazing what kinds of crimes people will commit to get some of Pa's special stock. These cans of Heinleinekens have been sitting here since Lazarus. Heinleinekens, the strange beer in a strange can.
Was it this one I clicked on?
Your mouth waters at the wine coolers, especially this wild Roddenberry-flavored stuff. Then again, a nice frosty Harlan Alison, a cold-filtered Beers Anthony, or a Marion Zima Bradley sounds good about now.
Speaking of Harlan Alison, I do have a copy of I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream on CD, so I should play that one day as well. That is going to be interesting.
There's no slowing down with a Silverberg bullet tonight.
You're in physical pain from the puns. It's so depressing. Yeah. I read this short story.
Weekends were made for front lobe, and you wouldn't mind removing a few yourself. The imported stuff, like Sapernell and Major Kirin, is too syrupy for your tastes. There's no slowing down with... It's Ursula K. Le Guinness Stout, a perennially popular refreshment and winner of last year's Nebu Ale Award. These cans of Heinlein...
I've seen that.
Your mouth...
Seen
Look
that.
just behind the cans of HP Love Draft and Kilgore Stout. They've got a few cans of Meister Brautigan, the only beer made from watermelon sugar. Weekends were made for front lobe, and you... It's just some green stuff. These appear to be bottles of Alan Dean Foster's Draft Ale, but it's hard to tell because the labels are so faint. They must have been printed in draft mode.
The only way to save on ink.
Ooh, you got a good eye. This stuff is excellent. It's called Something Wicked Ale from Ray's Brad Brewery.
Must have come from Boston. It's Wicked A. Wicked good.
Yikes, those liquid crystal displays. I still have nightmares about them.
Why?
Yikes.
The shelves of this interesting establishment hold just about every kind of swill a buzz junkie could want. Of course, whether or not you would survive this stuff is another question.
The voice, the narrator? Gary Owens. He did the narration for Space Quest 4. Great stuff. Sadly, he passed away in 2015.
Interesting magazines like This Old Planetoid and The Babes of Polysorbate occupy this space. Interesting magazine. The drawer is Pa's way of transferring things from his side to your side, and vice versa.
Oh, is he behind a glass?
Pa keeps some of the more expensive stuff back here, like Jurassic Dark, Raymond E. Feisterbrow, and Samuel Douglas Adams.
Samuel Douglas Adams.
Convex mirrors give the proprietor a nearly total view of the whole store. He's able to keep an eye out for thieving, low-life, scum-sucking maggots who might try to liberate some of his stock minus payment. Right now, he thinks you fit that profile.
Harsh. Can we walk here? I guess not.
This is the interior. This is... The shelves of this interesting establishment hold just about every kind of swill a buzz junkie could want. Of course, whether or not you would survive this stuff is another question.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was you that mentioned it, but someone mentioned it on a previous Space Quest entry that he was supposed to do the voice acting for Space Venture, but he passed away.
Were it working this device, it, as noted on its top, would supply ice. The shelves of this...
I know, I just noticed this one has red lettering, which means it's empty. So I was wondering what was there.
Were it working... Don't pick at it, you'll...
Okay, let's go. Or can we talk to you more?
So, Pa, what's the stuff behind you?
Oh, that, eh? Why, that there's the good stuff, Sonny. I got some real fine stuff back here. Oh, yeah, I do. That's cold Saurian brandy. That's what that is. Best available in these parts here. Now, it's way out of your price range, I'm sure. It goes for 20 buckazoids per.
Okay.
Got the 20 there, Buster? Otherwise, you can swill thruster drippings with the rest of the deadbeats around here. I don't mean that in a bad way, mind you.
Okay, looks like I need 20 buckazoids to get that. Okay. North or west? Let's go west. Can't go this way, right? Yeah. Johnny Pneumatic. Did this change? It did. Space Quest 1, the Saurian encounter.
Rats.
Poof, I thought that guy was gonna kill me. True flies. Space Quest 3, the Pirates of Pestulon. Josh Mandela, the legend continues. The last of the Andromedans. Space Quest 6, Roger Wilco and the Colon of Doom. Linoleum cheese, a janitor's tale. The organ. Okay. Space Quest 4, Roger Wilco and the Time Rippers. Bucket Dreams. Space Quest 3. Okay, we're starting to see a little repeating now. What about here? Outpost the movie? You know, I'm laughing at it just because I played Outpost. Oh man, what a game. Or what a simulation of a game. Mary Ann versus Ginger? For a few Buckazoids more. Yep, Cosmic, how's it going? Yeah, we started Space Quest 6 proper. It took me about a couple hours to finish the demo. It was good. It was short, but a lot of backstory. A lot of fun. Think Tank Girl. Oh, she's gone. The lady was there. The Latch Stooge Fighter. True Flies. Okay, now it's starting to repeat. Alright, let's save. Okay.
Interesting. She appears to be waiting for someone. She might be one of those professional ladies your mom told you about. A very odd fixture occupies a good portion of this corner. Its purpose is irrelevant, as it seems to be the victim of a lack of maintenance and some sort of clinging mineral-like deposit, which have been laid down in several arch-shaped patterns. A sensible person would be afraid to find out what this caps off. That being the case, I'll take the liberty of telling you that it's something you don't want to mess with.
Also, there's a Bjorn right behind me.
It's one of those Bjorn guys. It's so cute when they talk about assimilating everyone.
Hey!
He ignores you. Get used to it.
I'm just gonna block him for now.
This is a case of street walking where the street itself possesses more of a threat than any other elements associated with it. Not much going on there, eh?
No.
You wonder if there could be any connection between this kind of waste disposal and a thriving business like implants and stuff. Wow, that's kind of deep for you.
We're starting to get an idea of who Roger is. He used to wear his mom something and had stories about prostitutes.
This part of town is almost
How dare
as
you call his mother a
glamorous as the
prostitute?
rest.
What was that? That's weird. There's nothing.
It wouldn't be prudent to do that at this juncture.
And that's something I have to pick up. Alright, we'll talk to the lady.
She says, "Scrump off, you little felchmonger."
I guess not.
She says,
So we can go in the implants and stuff, go to the west, or go through this very safe passage. Implants and stuff. Oh wait, can I not move? What's going on? Okay. We'll go west. Bjorn Borg, like the tennis pro. Where am I? Is this the hotel?
"Nice place, if you're a fan of dives." Nice place. Ah, this place still has those old-style ray projection infomercial viewers. What rubes. Nice place, if you're a fan of dives.
I mean, the pixel art is nice. Especially the background and the little things. It's just so nice to look at. The little details they put. It looks really cool.
Those are some interesting-looking dudes. Must be a couple of real losers, since they seem to be dateless. Of course, that won't be a problem for you once word gets around that you've hit the planet. Can you believe he actually thinks that? Nice place if you're a fan of dives. That's the manager of this little slice of heaven. He looks like he's an expert on energy conservation. Mainly his.
Oh, yeah, but have a good time at work, Tiger.
An electronic proximity sensor-activated bell, probably used to signal for attention, rests on the counter.
I will say, compared to King's Quest 7, this is way more well done than that.
It says, if you have a Buckazoid, give a Buckazoid. If you need a Buckazoid, take a Buckazoid. Not too surprisingly, it's empty.
This isn't an actual adventure game. Woo, shots fired.
That's the inn's transaction register. That's the manager of the desk, while mimicking some control console look, serves as not much more than a place for the desk clerk to rest his heavily bunioned hind feet. Nice place, if you... Nice place. Nice. That's the manager of... That's... Nice place.
Hey, keep your grubby mitts off that. Have a nice day.
He seems to be ignoring you. You give the bell a pass with your hand. The manager doesn't exactly spring to life in response, but he does stir a bit and grant you a segment of one eye.
I got a point. I have 14 now.
Excuse me. I'd like a room, please.
Really? I mean, really? Well, I think we got one or two for a couple of $100 Buckazoids a night. In advance, you understand.
I believe I have a prepaid reservation provided me by StarCon.
I got no reservations from any StarCon. I got no reservations, period. I do a cash business. You want a room, cough out the Buckazoids.
So that's, 200. Well, okay.
200? Don't you listen, son? I said 300. That's 300 a night. And I don't include any weird pets. Them's extra.
I could have sworn you said...
You calling me a liar? I don't need no guff from the likes of you. This is the finest lodging on the planet, son. If you don't like the prices, you can just take your sorry, pinkish carcass out of here.
Well, 300? Okay. But give me your finest room then.
I have one Buckazoid.
The finest room. Yeah, right. You got it, buckaroo. Best in the house. Coming right up. Pay up, and we're in business.
You start to say something, and then you... It's empty, without content, void of mass, a state you're familiar with. You get a jump on senility by mumbling to yourself.
There's a guy right there. Can I not talk to him?
Your words cause everything to become speechless. How dynamic of you. Your utterances fall on uninterested oral organs.
Okay.
At some time in a life that might have existed eons ago, these ghosts of Flora past might have been called
Sounds like the monolith burger manager from Space Quest 4. I don't know if it is. Does it? Maybe.
The couch and chair seem to be made of some of the universe's finest Elvatine material, the official velvet of the Presley estate. Don't bother. The best upholsterers in Tijuana couldn't help with these things.
Hey, where you going, son? That's for paying customers only.
Nice place. Nice. At some time in a...
You're going to be hearing a lot of that repeating audio dialogue because I mass click on everything. Just a heads up.
Nice play. Nice. Nice. That's the manager of the desk while mimic. That's the this.
Okay. Let's get out of here. Guess we're done with this place for now.
Those two look like people my mom warned me about. I think I should avoid them.
It is not the same voice actor. What?
The guy looks like he could really use a visit to Supercuts. If the thought of how he might look underneath didn't cause you to involuntarily retch, you might even have paid. A mechanical traffic light diligently maintains control over the nearly non-existent traffic in the area.
Oh man, am I gonna get killed if I cross this in the wrong way? That might be a thing. That might be a thing.
The street's a little bit cleaner here. It does have that peculiar burn crater just under the traffic signal. This guy looks friendly now. Try to keep it that way. The pilot of this craft employed a truly creative parking technique. By the looks of it, they'd been a patron of Orion's Belt immediately prior to executing this fine parking job. Sometimes it's hard to tell which looks stranger, the ship or the being piloting it. You won't know in this case, though, since this seems to have been abandoned for quite some time.
Oh, that's nice. Darmok and Jalad. Does that say forever?
Sweet sentiments, urban style.
That's nice. Darmok and Jalad. At Tanagra. Darmok and Jalad when the walls fell.
Another Orion's Belt franchise. That's one place you have yet to be banished from. I'll bet that's the finest neon sculpture on the whole corner.
Josh Mondale voices the manager in 4, the same voice as of King Graham. Okay. That was one of your favorite episodes? That was a good episode. What is Darmok? Darmok and Jalad was from an episode of Star Trek, The Next Generation. I don't know what the name of it was, but it was a good episode. You should definitely watch it.
Ah, an arcade. You haven't been in an arcade in at least a sequel or two. How cute. It has a really big replica of a coin slot. Another Orion's Belt franchise. That's one place you have yet to be banished from. I'll bet that's the finest neon sculpture on the whole corner.
Yeah, that's gonna kill me. I gotta ask, which captain is number 1? Number 1 was Riker. Captain was captain. Number 1 is Riker. His number 1. Hence why he called him number 1. Oh, which captain in Star Trek is number 1? Picard. Tembo with his arms wide. Oh, it was named Darmok, okay. Cisco. Cisco got a little weird when it came to the Maquis. He got a little crazy. Let's go inside the arcade. Whoa.
Look, it's the hot new game, Stooge Fighter 3. It's supposed to be the goriest, most violent arcade game since Disemboweling for Dollars. Now that's an interesting specimen. Is this place the backwoods of the universe or what? You are visually unimpressed. Cool. It's a potential sucker trying to decide if it's worth it.
Hey, someone doing a
There's
10-minute
serious
challenge in the back?
dweeb factor happening here.
Someone's doing the Super Mario World 10-minute challenge in the back, it looks like.
An overhead screen advertises a new kiddie-level arcade game in which you walk around Calcutta trying to match the right body part with the leper who lost it. It's called Mixed Up Mother Teresa.
Oh, that didn't age well.
It's last year's hot arcade punch-em-up, more dull combat too.
Picard was no fan of the Maquis either. Remember the Ensign Row arc? Yeah, but Picard didn't nuke an entire planet.
It's last year's hot arcade. Isn't it funny how the wimpiest little nerds are always best at these fighting games?
It's a fake.
And nothing personal.
Spoilers. You're right, King. That is a spoiler, and I apologize for that. Sorry. I know this isn't popular, but I think Captain Janeway was the best captain of the series. Picard is a better character, but what Janeway achieved under the conditions is remarkable. I guess. Oh, she's whistling. I have to admit, I didn't like the artwork in this one. This is a very polarizing game. I've had people say they like the artwork, and other people that say they don't like it. Very interesting, very interesting.
Look, it's the...
Do I... Another great game from the fine folks at Scumsoft. Larman. Oh, like the Three Stooges. Brigmo, Coily, Joe, and Larman. We're gonna be Brigmo. To play using the keyboard, press A to move backward, press S to duck, press D to move forward, press Q... Oh boy. Okay.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Oh god, it's Street Fighter.
You summon the ability to leave it alone.
Oh man, that really hurts.
Oh, a wise guy.
I can't. Oof. Oh, I cut off his head. What the?
See that? Hit that. Oh, a wise guy.
I can't even. I'm stuck in a loop here. All I can do is keep throwing pot. Oh, I'm dead. You lame brain.
Quelly Joe wins. Rumble.
See that? Hit that.
How does he do so much more damage than me? I do such little damage compared to him as Big Mo. How does he able to do so much damage? Get out of here with that. Get out of here.
Oh, a wise guy.
I'm gonna just use the mouse. It seems to be more responsive.
See that?
No, it's not. He locked me in a corner. I can't move out. He moited me.
Quelly Joe wins the match.
Boo. Did I lose my Buckazoid?
Moitered you.
He moited me. Game over, man. He played against me. That's why I lost. I didn't know that. I don't know who's playing against me. That's unacceptable. I can't believe we can't skip this. Come on. Mr. Duck.
Let's get ready to rumble!
It's not responding. Why is this never responding? What is going on here? Shenanigans. Call shenanigans. And if every time I duck him, it doesn't do the attack that I want. Ow! Oh!
That's delightful.
Big Mo wins. Rumble.
I don't get how he does such big damage sometimes. Oh my god! I wonder if you have to somehow quest it. Like, this guy's cheating or something, you gotta like figure out a way to... You have to figure out an alternative way to beat him. Because this guy, it's so unresponsive. Come on. So... And he just does this huge amount of damage and takes me out.
Big Mo wins the match. He
Moited me. He moited me. Game over, man.
So this is Stooge Fighter 3. Doesn't look so tough to me.
Say, partner, care to indulge in a friendly game? By the way, the name's Jerkwad. What's your mama call you?
Jerkwad.
A mistake. But my friends call me Roger. Roger Wilco.
Well, it's darn fine to meet you, Roger. So, what do you say to a friendly little round of Stooge Fighter 3?
Not now, thanks.
All right.
In this game, you have to play basketball in a three-piece suit, barefoot, while avoiding deadly athlete's foot fungus growing on the court. It's called NBA Toe Jam. You summon the ability to leave it alone. You drool in that direction. It ignores you. Some of these beings act like mannequins. They're fully developed physically, but they seem perfectly content to just stand and look at the pretty lights. Weird.
The smoking alien is cool, yeah. I like this. The animation. Help me.
You start to say something, and then you remember that you're supposed to be a man. You get a jump on senility by...
Can't talk to a lot of these people.
Leave him alone. You get it.
I wonder if that was done on purpose. I mean, if that was done due to budget cuts.
Don't interrupt it. This is one of those exciting racing games where
No
you
budget
careen
cuts.
around corners at top speeds.
There
zoom
wasn't
over
enough
crumbling
time.
Bridges, run over passers-by, collide with other vehicles, and fly off the track. It's called Virtual Amtrak. This is one of those exciting racing games where you careen around corners at top speed, zoom over crumbling bridges, run over passers-by, collide with other vehicles. It's called...
Oh, you were talking about there's a little smoking alien in Stooge. Oh, yeah, the little alien there. Yeah, the guy in the slop there. Yeah.
Look, it's the...
I guess we can't look at him specifically.
This arcade, known to the locals as Dismembers Only, is filled with lowlifes, druggies, and juvenile delinquents from all over the galaxy. And those are just the employees.
Yeah.
Don't touch that. We don't know where you've been. It's your new acquaintance, Jerkwad.
Yeah, but I just want to look at the wires. Maybe I can manipulate it.
Look. It's your new...
Do I have to play him again in order to get some more dialogue? Ugh. Let's just keep walking. Let's get out of here. Okay, this is where I might actually die. What is this?
It's one of those new Kodrak mobile photo booths. I heard they were beta testing those. It's unmoved by your touch. Another Orion's Belt franchise. Some inconsiderate slob has littered the streets with the debris once contained within this barrel. If only you'd gotten here a little earlier, you could have been the inconsiderate slob. Better luck next, thief. Despite your dedication to the custodial arts, you resist the urge to clean up this mess. Besides, in this place, it actually looks more natural. The barrel's a little too hot to mess with. Even you know better than that. This guy looks friendly now. Try to keep it that way.
Hello, Mr. Bouncer?
He pays very little attention. You're pretty used to it. But someday... The interesting parking technique employed by the pilot of this formerly space-worthy ship has made entry impossible. Makes you wonder how or if the pilot got out. The planet's persistent drizzle of water and other unidentified substances have permanently sealed this thing shut. The planet... Sometimes it's hard to tell.
I'm gonna wait. There you go.
Another Orion. This door doesn't appear to have been used in quite some time. With the exception of the strip here, this place is nigh on to being a ghost town. It won't budge. It's seriously closed. Another...
All right, let's walk into the Orion's Belt.
It would appear that once again, Vice is a bit more profitable than most business ventures. This place is almost too hip for the planet. But then, that's no mean feat, given what a total heap this place appears to be. Yikes! I'll bet even old Fester Blatz hasn't seen one of these. Impressed by his own perceived magnificence, this wannabe babe magnet stands and just radiates cool. This is the main floor of the Swank Lounge, Orion's Belt. This seems to be where things are happening for the slightly seedier beings of the city. As you can see, there's a pretty good cross-section of the regional population represented here.
Seems to be.
Looks like this big furry dude is laying out his best Orlanian pickup lines for the Ice Queen. It appears she's not fielding any of them. So this is where Sinead O'Connor's been hanging out. This is the main... A quick look indicates that the bartender is physically well-balanced and adroit. A good combination for this profession. The shirt would further indicate that he has the mentality for it. You recognize the uniform of the Fistal Hemisphere Alliance. This guy has an interesting cranial configuration.
I'm so glad I don't need to narrate.
Unlike that popular trunk-bearing pachyderm on that planet Earth, this guy seems to actually be drinking through his trunk. That means he's drinking through his nose. Yuck.
Hey there, silly. How you doing? Or Sil, sorry. Dang. Silge. Damn it. I can't read it. It's so far away from my screen. From my face. It's good to see you, though. The arcade in King's Quest 3 is climbing down that mountain. Ugh. Starts to get used to be calling silly. I apologize, Sil. My bad. I keep thinking that there's a S-I-L-I. But if I look closer, it's S-I-L-J. I can't read. Which is great because there's a narrator here.
This rather
but it's great to see
individual with the headphones seems to have tuned this place out.
Just call him Russell. Just call her Russell. King, call her Russell. Doing good. Doing the waiting game now for some PCBs I've designed and sent to production. Oh, okay. Awesome.
This rather large individual with the headphones seems to have tuned this place out.
Alright. Let's talk to you. Or... let's first save before we get murdered.
Their conversation continues uninterrupted by you. She acts as though you don't exist. It's a familiar feeling.
What can I do for you
Oh,
there,
I
fella?
was talking to him.
What have you got?
Well, aside from the obvious stuff which is glaring in your face from the back wall here, I do make some mixed drinks. I mean, if I do say so myself, I make a pretty mean William Gibson and a pretty good ass-em-off cocktail, you know what I mean, huh? Hey, I got you. Try a fuzzy toad jam. They seem to be pretty popular with your particular species here.
You know what? I think I'll pass.
I don't have any money.
Can't you see he's working the room here? He's expecting a babe stampede any minute now. His lifespan, no matter how long, will never be enough. But hey, a guy can dream.
Guess so.
No one here is interested in conversing with you. Get used to it. Don't take it personally. Maybe it's just a species thing.
I wonder if he'll meet the other crew members from Space Quest 5. That would be cool. But I guess not.
Your utterances fall on uninterested oral organs.
How can you hate that art? I mean, I don't mind it. I think it's good. I like the pixel art. It's really nice. But I just think that at times, sometimes... I think it was more the case with the demo. It actually looks it looks a lot better now with Roger's character. It didn't look so great in the demo, but it looks much better now. Especially with the way he looks. Yeah.
Now there's an interesting look. What can be said that isn't painfully obvious? That she'll look better come closing time. You drool in that direction, but
Oh, no, we can't talk to anyone.
You start. He can't hear you, and more importantly, probably doesn't want to. You drool in that. I wouldn't risk talking to one of these folks. They might just turn to face you. It looks a lot more detailed than it did in Space Quest 4, that's for sure. This is the main floor of the... Yep, it's the fourth guy in line for the restroom. Definitely standing room only. I wouldn't risk talking to one of these folks. They might just turn to face you.
An Asimov cocktail sounds legit. It does sound interesting. I like it, though. This is the third SQ game I ever got to play. Oh, okay. Oh, there was more. Whoops. Exit. Should I even be here? Hope I don't get killed.
They're just some no deposit empties. I don't know what comes down here, but these definitely have some sort of deposit. They're just some no... kegs of Watneys, Red Dog, Samuel Adams. Excuse me, I need to wipe my chin. Cartons of really boring stuff like cocktail napkins and the like populate a good portion of the area down here. Cartons of... cartons... It's a rat! That's delight... That's You found your way to the not-so-spiffy basement of the nightclub. Numerous stock items are stored down here. I wonder if these spiders jump.
Whoops.
Don't... That's... You summon... You... It would... You summon... It feels slightly gritty. It wouldn't be prudent to... It feels... You found your... That wouldn't... You summon the ability... That's... That... It feels...
There's really nothing here?
That would... It feels... You... That... That's... That's... You... You... Don't... Don't... That's... Don't... That's... You... Don't touch... That...
There has to be a reason why this is here. This can't be just nothing, right?
Don't touch... Don't... It... He looks lonely, but not enough for your company. The booths contain some of the more low-key patrons. A waitron hovers about, tray in claw, tending to the upstairs clientele. It makes decent tips, especially for a synthetic being. This guy looks like he just got back from Cybernam. Wow, this sucker makes even you look like GQ material.
What's that?
As with some other tables, a large tank marked liquid nitrogen sits beneath the center. It feeds the hookah manifold above. A set of hoses are within reach for each being which might be perched there.
I'm the fat guy with the hookah. GQ. Yeah, it's a riff on GQ. Whoops.
These nitro suckers come in all types. They're all drawing on the hoses. Amazingly, they don't freeze. They just glaze over for a few moments while the others laugh. This one has a tattoo which says, I love Lula. These nitro signs. This one has, as with. Do you have a death wish or what? That's not a good idea. Trust me. In this case, I'd suggest you just talk to yourself.
Gee, she looks pretty busy right now. Maybe I should wait until she's done with that table.
I meant to talk to the dude.
Woof woof. Adventure game stress must really be getting to you if you want to get romantic with that.
No, he wears the StarCon uniform. I thought they'd be people that he knew. I don't know.
Gee,
Howdy, dollface. What can I get ya?
nothing right now, thanks.
Okay, you just let me know if you change your mind, hon.
Will do. Can't go to the left. Okay.
Gee, she looks.
Do I have to take that? When she's not looking? Do I have to steal her tips? I don't know if I want to do that, but let's see. When she's busy, take it away. We'll probably die. She comes around here, right?
Hey, buddy, get your paws out of my tips or I'll liberate your favorite organ. I'll even let you choose. Or you can leave my tips alone and you won't have to worry about that decision. It's up to you.
Oh, nuts. Ah, because she's 3D, we're blocking her. That's pretty funny. I like how you can block paths in this game. That's actually kind of funny.
They seem to be occupied, and there is no desire on their part to have you join them. Perhaps they've had their laugh for the day.
Did we actually take anything? No. We're still... Did she go over here? Did he just feed his head? What? I just saw that now. He opened his toupee and there you go. Alright, there we go. That's a thing. The puzzles in this game are so hard, sometimes you don't even realize they're puzzles. I'm starting to get that impression. Alright. Clearly, I need to keep looking at stuff. Man! An hour and 11 minutes in, 14 points. Hey, you're new. Can we talk?
You get a jump on senility. You... She sure could use a no-pest strip.
Jesus.
What a boss blender. I'll bet they can make all kinds of foo-foo drinks in that.
Oh, this changes, huh?
Not much go...
Hey, back off here! Only trained professionals like yours truly are allowed to operate the Turbo Mincer LS, huh?
What is that? It looks like a punk grasshopper. What would Darwin think of this place?
What's this way? Oh, and now we've looped. So now, there's only one place I haven't been to yet. can't I walk? Hello? What's going on? Game? What's going on with the game? I seem to be in some trouble. There we go. That was weird. Somehow there was some kind of invisible barrier there. There's only one place I can go. Can we talk? This thing is here now. What?
Hey!
He ignores you. Get used to it. It's one of those new code...
Now, there's an establishment still in operation. With this climate, it's no wonder that people might need to track down replacement parts for even the most organic of the population. I wonder if, nah, never mind.
I'm stuck. Get out of the way. Oh my god. Physically getting stuck by other objects in this game is going to be a little...
Yikes! Can it be? Why, yes it is. It's Fester. Fester Blatz, former owner and proprietor of Fester's World o' Wonders, a cheesy little tourist trap on the desert planetoid of Fleabot. The t-shirt looks, and unfortunately smells, like the same one he wore on Fleabot. He has the expression of someone enjoying a permanent wedgie. He has aged somewhat. Looks like he's grown a few more neck rings. These last few years have been rough on him. From what you remember of him, he used to be kind of an aqua blue. Now he looks like a used lug liner, or the color of a Varillian miner's loogie.
The opening sequence is pretty tough. Not a lot of direction on what to do. The walking bug happens to me too, playing through this at the moment. Oh, you are? Okay. Why don't they make games like this anymore? Because games like this made them bankrupt. There's still some point-and-click adventures to come out. Yeah, there are. There are. People think that the point-and-click adventure genre died. That's not necessarily true. They still kept pumping them out. Just that they weren't American. They weren't. Yeah, I mean, Watch Jedi is American, but a lot of them are from Europe, and they're good games. Although, out of all the Sears 3D games, this one's better than most. Okay.
This one's labeled fresh. By the looks of things around here, fresh is a very relative term.
I wonder if we'll get money with him.
You display your standard...
Really?
It looks a lot more detailed than it did in Space...
This one is unique, but not these.
What's special about this Abby Normal guy? Good night, Mr. Feldman, wherever you are.
Them syringes you can use with lidocaine if you got some. Sometimes you gotta give old Butch a jump start right at first.
Now you know what happened to the infamous R2 line of droids. They've been reduced to carrying out the most trivial of tasks. Fester's using one for a Gen Blood blender. How sad. The R2 line of droids seemed like the hottest thing going in their day. Then they found that one little flaw in the programming. Unfortunately, the princess's personal life will never be quite the same. An empty tank of Gen Blood sits in the dust. A generic synthetic blood which was originally designed for use as a temporary blood substitute in the event of traumatic loss. It has become a favorite in the You Build a Beast Brotherhood.
Thimbleweed Park I heard is very good as well. I gotta play that. The walking sim and Telltale likes have largely replaced point-and-click genre, since Twisted Logic, Pixel Hunt, and Getting Complete Lost don't translate to sales as they used to. As much as there is a twisted, genuinely compelling aspect to it. Yeah, that's very true. A lot of times for me, it's the story, right?
Yeah, this is the only place on the planet to get a good lobe piercing, I tell ya. And even though we don't have to, we do use only Lorshan quality body part piercing products. Less chance of pus buildup and drainage that way. That stuff tends to dull the erythrium coating on the hardware.
Oh, there we go.
Howdy Howdy, stranger. The name's Blatz, Fester Blatz. Welcome to Implants and Stuff. Go ahead, have a look around at some of the most interesting replacement body components this lovely planetoid has to offer.
Oh, a nice fresh sales pitch.
Go ahead and look. Go ahead. Them syringes you can use with lidocaine if you got some. Sometimes you gotta give old Butch a jump start right at first.
So this is where old Fester ended up after the total collapse of the never-thriving tourist trade on that sandy planetoid flea hut. He seems to know how to land on his feet, no matter how fungally challenged they may be. The drawers seem to be crammed with Moddy's plug-in modification implants, and the various adapters necessary to make them work universally. Fester has quite a collection of these, which is surprising. The sale of those things was banned years ago. Wow, an Apple II Plus running biorhythms. You thought IBM had rounded all those up and landfilled them decades ago, back when Apple started the push to open home computing to the public, making it fun and accessible.
Unavowed was the most recent from Wadjet, and it was really good. Yes, I want to get that. I think it's on Game Pass, but I kind of think I wouldn't buy it because I do like a lot of Wadjet Eyes games. They're really good. I also have, although I heard it's got mixed reviews, I have Trüberbrook. I think it was a German game. It was like a claymation game, but apparently it wasn't as good as I hoped it would be. I even kickstarted that. Also, I should play the Neverhood. I have that on CD. I gotta play that. I know for a fact I'm gonna have trouble with Neverhood. That's gonna be a rough game. But I want to play it. I also got Skull Monkeys. I gotta play Skull Monkeys as well. That's a sequel to Neverhood, apparently. Can we take one of these?
Careful, boy. You don't want to be pricking yourself with one of those. They aren't approved for first species use. We pick them up used from organ pirates who specialize in harvesting stuff from battle zones. Wouldn't want you to go mentioning that to anyone, you understand.
You summon the ability. Now you know what happened to the infamous R2. The R2. You summon the...
I thought this was something to take.
That wouldn't prove. That's not too wide. It's empty. Picking up useless items like that will only serve to clutter up your inventory window. Pocket. Don't pick. That's... Don't... Use... Don't mess with that. It's old.
Don't touch that sign, son. Now, wait a minute. There's something familiar about you. Go ahead and...
As cool as it would be, that's an...
Don't now. Well, geez, guy, I seem to be a little short on these right now. Slide on by in a month or two and I should be all stocked up again. I'm sorry about that.
Don't screw...
Man, you have nothing.
Don't... That... Don't... Hit... That...
Well, I tell you, I kind of hate the idea of opening that up right now. You see, we had a power outage a few weeks back, and my service hasn't gotten over here to clean it out yet. That cranial fluid is some skank spew when it warms up. Woo. Well, come on back by next week, and maybe we'll have some.
Twitch, why you do this to me? Do what? What happened? Am I still streaming? I think I am. Fun fact, there's 1,002 years between Space Quest 1 and 6 if you include all the time Roger drifted in space between 2 and 3. How did he manage to keep his golden mop though?
It feels... Don't... It... That's... That... Don't... I'm sure you'd love to be able to play with it. You've always wanted to. That just isn't on the agenda this game, Roger. As cool as it... Boy, wouldn't it be cool if... That's an That's... That's...
Okay, let's get out of here. I think I've gone to every room. Maybe no one noticed he disappeared. Maybe. What is up with this?
It's one of those new code rack...
Can I use the card? It looks like a security card can be used there. Can it?
Boy, wouldn't it be cool if that really worked?
Why did he walk all the way there?
Excellent guess. As... It's on... You start to see... Your... Excellent... It probably... It will... It will...
Can I walk in?
It's on...
No, it's just blocking the path.
It probably seemed like...
Crud. It looks like I still don't have enough money. This is embarrassing.
Boy, would...
What is up with that phone booth?
Deep inside... Bearing signs indicating the names of the streets which create this intersection, a light pole illuminates the area. What a mistake that is. Like anyone would want to see more of this place.
Okay, let's start exploring. As in, let's try to find something that sticks. I guess I have to play...
It's on...
Maybe I should talk to him, play a game, and see if anything happens. Maybe not. Then again...
Wanna play?
Oh, want to play again.
Gosh, Mr. Jerkwad, that sounds neat.
Yeah, we gotta beat the guy somehow.
Let's get ready to roll!
I can't even move, I'm just... What is going on? He's not even attacking! Oh my god!
It feels...
Wow. Perfect.
Big Mo wins. Untainted.
Untainted, flawless victory. That was terrible. I couldn't do anything as soon as I got up to Mo. There we go. Yeah, he does way too much damage. There's something off about this. I think we have to manipulate it somehow. True Space Quest fashion, cheat.
That would... Don't... It would...
Big Mo wins the match.
Well, at least I didn't...
You.
At least he didn't get an untainted victory. Let's see if there's any dialogue now.
Wow, man. I guess I got real lucky. Or maybe you were holding back on me. Nah, you wouldn't do that, would you? You don't look that bright. I mean, that probably isn't your style. Wanna play again?
No.
Not now, thanks.
Okay.
Look, it's the hot... Interesting. Guess that... This arc... And those... This is one of... It's called... This arcade... And those... This humongous expensive game is an all-time favorite. You have to duplicate famous gourmet dishes while piloting vintage combat aircraft against the Nazi menace. It's called Secret Recipes of the Luftwaffe.
Secret Weapons of the Luftwaffe. I have that game. I prefer... For some reason, I like Space Sims as opposed to World War II or real-life Sims, for some reason.
Real cute. Climb the pole and switch the signs. How juvenile. But then again, we're talking about you. Nonetheless, forget it. There's almost no traffic to confuse anyway. It wouldn't... Have you already forgotten the warning from the eyes message? Pay attention. Don't pick... You can't reach... The barrels...
I like how, the music only comes when you get closer to the room. I mean, to the bar.
You drool in that direction, but no one notices. It's the alien ID you snagged from that rusty bike. That's a fairly hideous picture of the former owner. It makes the average Department of Motor Vehicles photographer look like Ansel Adams.
That's not a very good likeness of you, pal. What'd you do, steal it? Hey, if you was an okay guy, you'd return it to its rightful owner, you know what I mean? And if it is you, pal, I'd consider killing whoever took it. Whew, baby, that is ugly.
Star Wars Cantina. Sure, we'll go with that. It's a Star Wars Cantina. Hey, there's new people.
These guys are a nicely matched set. They seem to be amusing each other to a very high degree. He ignores you. Get used to it. It probably seemed like a good idea to you at one time. It's too...
Huh. Probably shouldn't steal her tips again. Or try to. So if it didn't work on him, maybe it'll work on someone else. If they're not looking too closely. Can we try it on the bootlicker store? The music, though? Does it sound like a Star Wars thing? Really?
Boy, wouldn't it be cool if that really worked? Boy.
Ah, it's just dope. We got our first tip / hint redemption. King, you were first in line. Still feeling, like it's a bit early for me, but that might change. So, man, it feels like I've been streaming for 6-7 hours. It's just under 4 now. Doesn't feel that long. I mean, it feels long for some reason. How about you?
Forget it. I don't give no discounts no matter who you belong to.
Okay, that doesn't work.
It would have.
How about Fester? Good old Fester Blatz. What will you do for me? Oh, get out of here, monkey.
Boy, wouldn't it be. Boy.
Nope.
It probably seems.
Bar, blah, blah, blah.
It would appear that merging. It would. That's. Boy.
Okay.
It probably.
Anything in here that's new?
You found your cartons. It would. That. Don't. It. You. Don't. It wouldn't. That's delightful.
Okay, so we definitely cannot steal rats. Man, 3 hours and still stuck on 14 points. This game is definitely different from the other ones I'm so far.
A wide variety of concoctions fills the shelves behind the bar. There's probably something there to provide a buzz for just about any organic system. Some of you. This is
Whoops! Shoot, what was that?
a wide some of your personal.
Oh, I've already heard that one, didn't I?
Some of your personal favorites. Babylon 45. What
Babylon
is Red
45.
Planet? And Starbeck. Starbeck. It makes you go where no man has gone before.
This is a rough beginning. Only an hour and a half. Once you get out of this area, it tends to go faster / easier. This is definitely the hardest starting area of any Sierra game, in my opinion. Yeah, it's definitely,
That's an. That's.
Oh. It's a photo booth, right? Maybe it's a coin slot. Oh. It's a coin
You
slot.
pop a coin in the slot and climb on in.
All right, I'm looking pretty good. Fire away.
Gold Rush exists. All right, so I gotta put on the ID. So how do I put on the ID?
There's got to be an optics problem with that machine. I look partially digested.
Good thing you didn't opt for that second set of prints after all. Guess that guy won't be filing any complaints with the Portable Business Association.
I love Gold Rush as a kid, but yeah, looking back on it, the game is brutal. Is it in my pocket? Oh, it is, okay.
Let's look at it together and see what we can see, okay? You quite cleverly paste your picture over the old one on the ID card.
It's terrible. It's even torn off. Okay, let's see what happens if we show it to him. What does he do? Oh, I just noticed the bouncer gives it the thumbs in to let us in. Okay, cool.
So you're with Polysorbate Security, huh? Yeah, what can I get for you, Chief?
What have you got?
Well, aside from the obvious stuff which is glaring in your face from the back wall here, I do make some mixed drinks. I mean, if I do say so myself, I make a pretty mean William Gibson and a pretty good ass-em-off cocktail, you know what I mean, huh? Hey, I got you. Try a fuzzy toe jam. They seem to be pretty popular with your particular, I got just the thing for you guys. It's something I don't even give the regulars here.
Shoot.
What do you
I
think,
skipped that by accident. I was trying to skip the dialogue. If I pass and do it again, will it work again?
You know what?
Do it again.
Ah, so you're with...
Okay. Okay.
Make me a double uvula spritzer. Twist a fleck rind, and I want it hacked and whipped, not like one of those shaken or stirred sissy drinks.
Okay, coming right...
Yeah, I'm gonna load it up again. It's a good thing I saved. Okay.
Ah, so you're with Polysorbate Security, huh? Yeah, what can I get for you, Chief?
What have you got?
Well, aside from the obvious stuff which is glaring in your face from the back wall here, I do make some mixed drinks. I mean, if I do say so myself, I make a pretty mean William Gibson and a pretty good ass-em-off cocktail, you know what I mean, huh? Hey, I got you. Try a fuzzy toe jam. They seem to be pretty popular with your particular, species here. I got just the thing for you guys.
It didn't scroll.
I don't even give the regulars here. What do you think, eh?
Make me a double uvula spritzer. Twist a fleck rind, and I want it hacked and whipped, not like one of those shaken or stirred sissy drinks.
Okay, coming right up, Chief. Listen, this'll take a couple of minutes, but feast your eyes on the making of it, all right?
Oh, that's just fine. Take your time, my good man.
It might have been too short. That's why I was trying to scroll down and be like, okay, it's not playing it. It's not showing it, so I might as well scroll it. I forgot that it was the clock and not the arrow. So...
A quick look indicates that the bartender is... A quick look in... The refrigeration unit contains an ice cube tray and some... The refrigeration unit contains an ice cube tray and some chilled beverages, none of which looks very enticing to you. You have to be careful about what you consume in these universal spaceport bars. One creature's wine is another creature's bile, and vice versa. That would... This one doesn't spew anything. Yow! You quickly close that valve again. Yow!
That one was for points, I think.
Yow! A wide variety of some of your you summon the don't that's
Well, I got his ice tray.
You as a wide some just a wide some of your this is the main and it a wide some of your this is the don't touch that. You pinch your you summon don't touch don't you summon it that's it's solidly in place. That would don't an interesting arrangement of conduits creates an almost artistic pattern to the back bar area. It's hard to
Hey there, guy. Come on now. Hey, you can't come back here. You want something? You let me know, all right?
I wonder if I was supposed to use it on there. Yo, where's my drink?
What can I do?
Make me a...
Okay, come on.
Oh.
Urbertel, thank you for the follow. That was very kind of you. Thank you for that.
it probably it would that's as you get a jump you'd boy it probably boy that's axel. It looks vaguely like your hiney after it's been chewed out by your boss. It looks vague. It's your trusty. It looks vague. It looks vaguely
Why do they
like
both
your
have the same
hiney after
description?
it's been chewed out by your boss.
That's weird. But once again, Ubertilt, thank you for that follow. But why is there no differentiation between these?
It looks. The bartender is mixing your drink. Leave him alone and solve some puzzles or something.
Okay. Question.
Oh, the refrigeration unit. Hey, when did you start knowing? The refrigeration unit blends well with the design scheme. Hey, when did you start knowing things like that? This is the main floor of the Swank Lounge. This is a wide variety of some of your... An interesting arrangement of conduits creates an almost artistic pattern. There's a small valve on this conduit.
Do I have to wait for him to make this drink? Do I actually get a drink? I mean, at some time he'll stop. So let me see. Let's wait it out. It's good music.
The bartender is mixing your drink.
I wonder if by turning the valve we have to go to the basement. I don't remember seeing anything like that though. Oh man, this thing's taking forever. I wonder what triggered it. I mean, last time I tried combining this ice cube tray with this to see if I could collect something in the tray, but
It would appear that
let's see. The moment I cross, you can't.
This one doesn't spew anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
I don't remember if they're... I don't think so. No.
That would... You... It feels... You... It would... It probably seemed like... It probably... As cool as...
It is cold here, right? Shouldn't I leave it here to freeze? But there's nothing to freeze. So I have to get something in these ice cubes.
What can I do?
What have you got?
Well, I got...
Make me...
Okay.
Oh.
You... That's an... How trendy. Cargo ship grating seems to have been used in an artsy fashion to create flooring for the loft area. It must be pretty interesting below when someone up here rejects whatever substances they may have consumed over the previous couple of hours. It's too humiliating to sit alone. That's... Wow, fancy.
What is it?
The walls up here maintain the same conduit theme as below. The second floor of the nightclub does justice to the first. This conduit seems to be unoccupied at the moment.
Yeah, why?
Boy, as cool. Axel, that's it. As cool. Axel. No, you can't climb in. This conduit seems to be unoccupied at the moment.
He's still working on that drink. I paid $15 back in 2012 back to the Space Venture Kickstarter campaign that still hasn't been released. Yeah, from what I understand, there was some real life issues that happened with the creators, which was out of their control. So I think it's understandable for them that the project has been delayed, but it's still being worked on from what I heard. So hopefully it'll come out. That's something I've seen on a lot of Kickstarters. Well, a couple of Kickstarters that I've personally done where they'll send messages and they'll be like, something's happened, right? I know one guy who who's still making a game, but did I get it?
What can I...
What if you...
Well, I got...
Make me...
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Let's piss him off so we can end this. I wonder if I can get one of the other drinks quickly.
Yeah. This one doesn't spew. This one doesn't spew. With a flick of your very supple wrist, you pull the conduit loose from below the valve. Oops! It's solidly in place. Sorry, you can only break it. You aren't checked out in reconnection. This one doesn't spew anything.
Why did I do that? Why did I break that guy's... Why did I break it? I think I have to dump something in there? Alright. I'll think about it. Space Venture Kickstarter weighs over $500,000 and it's still unreleased. Yeah, I mean, what I was saying was, one guy, he was making a game, it's actually kind of a cool game about being a dog lost in the city, and I thought it was cool, so I kickstarted some money towards it. And later on, he sent some... Things were going well, but then it was kind of radio silent for a bit. Then he came back and said he had a lot of family issues that happened. It was a really hard hard message to read, because like he went all out on basically, a lot of people are private, right? So for him to like go on to say what happened was very, I mean, it was a sad thing, but like he's still working on it. I still get updates from it. So even with the struggles he's going through, he's still trying to make the product, which is good on him. I just wish that for those cases where the Kickstarter, what is it, Mighty Number 9? That's an example of a Kickstarter that went wrong. I didn't kickstart that, but I know people who had some problems with that. I kicked in a 3-figure amount on Kickstarter for a game app on iOS, and the organizers mismanaged the money, and poof, no app ever released, no refunds. And they are still in business. Yeah. I think I did a... I mean, it's still coming out, but System Shock... Boy, that was... that was an interesting watch. I watched their recent interview they did with NoClip. Stephen Kick did an interview with NoClip about what happened during System Shock's development. Oh boy. I'm glad they're back on the right track, but holy crap. And yes, I too put more than I ever should on any Kickstarter towards that project. And hopefully it works out. Oh boy. I think most of your devs that went on to try and make their own games, like the two guys and the Coles, realized it takes way more money and resources than expected. Working at Sierra wasn't always fun, but they sure knew about the business aspect and kept people on track. I honestly don't know, like, it could just be like just bad luck. Just series of unfortunate circumstances, I guess. But yeah. I mean, in the case of the Kickstarter for the two guys from Andromeda, there was some, like, someone had, like, someone's mother had cancer, then the other person became almost homeless. It's been a rough go of it, but they're still working on it, which is good. Star Citizen. I may or may not have put money towards that. I may or may not have gotten a golden ticket from that. Oh gosh. You know what I call it when they don't deliver on Kickstarter? I'm so glad that emote is now up. I still can't see it on my chat up because I don't think it's been updated for some reason. Hopefully it's showing up in Twitch chat. I hope you guys can see on Twitch chat. I really do. But on my end, on the chat bot I'm using, it's not showing up properly because I updated that emote when I was live. I put that emote up. So it might be having some issues associating with it. You see it? Great. I dropped 40 on Star Citizen in 2013. I learned from that mistake and was worth it. I didn't get the basic package. I think I got the $60 one because it had like the soundtrack or something. I don't remember. Oh no, I didn't want the scout ship. I wanted something slightly better, but not 3-digit. What was my backer? When did I back that? I don't even remember. All I know is I got the golden ticket that you get when you, because I managed to like register, or I placed my order before they went live. So they gave me something called a golden ticket, and they even sent me a physical card in the mail. I think that was for like, I don't know, the first 50,000 backers. I don't remember, or 10,000 or 20,000 backers. I don't remember. So at least I got a card out of it. I did get something out of it. I got a card showing how much of a bad decision maker I can be. I'll wait till it launches. Yeah, I mean, I still have faith, I guess, that it'll come out, but I'm not like, I'm not, what's the word? I'm not that interested in now. I've moved, like, there are other things to do. There are other games to play. And I'm so glad, because I know some people put a lot of money on that. Like, 6 digits. No. Sorry, not 6 digits. That's crazy. 1, 2, 3, 5 digits? Close to 5? An embarrassingly a lot amount of money on that. So I'm still hopeful for their sake that it works out. All right, so I'm gonna leave. I only kickstarted 2 things in my life so far: the Sierra History Book and Overload, the devs of Descent. Both projects are well into development. I actually do. I have kickstarted quite a few games. I kickstarted FTL. I'm very glad that worked out, because that's a great game. FTL. The game from Double Fine, which became Broken Age, which was okay. The first half of that game was great. I never played the second half, but I heard it wasn't good. Okay. Can I get a different drink from you?
What can I do?
What have you got?
Well, I got... Okay, you got it, pal.
I think I lost a point. Did I
what
lose
can
a
I do?
point?
Okay.
Okay, hang on. I think I lost a bunch of points. No, I lost
So
a
you're
point.
What have you got?
Well, I got.
Make me a dog.
Oh,
Oh.
It's up. This one doesn't spew anything. With a flick of your very supple wrist, you pull the conduit loose from below the valve. Oops!
Okay, now I'm 43, so I did get a point. Okay, okay. So I didn't lose points. And got ice cubes. Never kickstarted, but I bought into some early access games, Darkest Dungeon Subnautica. Things changed so much into Vilmi, it's fun to fun. Yes. Bart's Tale 4. Yes, I kickstarted Bart's Tale 4. Obsidian when they did Pillars of Eternity. System Shock. Wasteland 2. I even got the box for that collector set. That's such an unfortunate click. Yeah, that's kind of the thing with this game. A lot of these things are blending into the environment. I'm not going to be seeing a lot of things in this game. I also get a point for a fuzzy thingy, but he doesn't give it to me. How come it's not in my inventory? Let's go. What was that? You're doing great so far, am I? Man, Who are you?
This guy looks like he should be standing watch around one of those barrels. He has a bit of a nervous look about him.
Hey!
I wonder if you... Nah, what was I thinking?
Hey!
Buddy, maybe you can help me out. I'm trying to track down this Ender Droid. I'm an Ender Droid runner. I know it don't look so hot, but I'm in disguise, you know?
In disguise? Yeah, you do look disguised. I just don't know what like. Hey, here's a tip. Think seriously about a flea dip.
I could really use your help getting this one. I've had a hell of a time tracking him down. You've gotta help me. Tell you what, if you can find and immobilize this bionic beer opener, it's worth 50 buckazoids to you. What do you say to that? I've scoured this dung heap. I haven't seen synthetic hide nor hair of him. All that's left to check is that bar. I'd go in there myself, you see, but I've had a little misunderstanding with the management. No biggie. I'm sure it'll blow over soon. Anyway, can you help me out? What do you say? 50 buckazoids. And if you don't mind me saying it, you look like you could use it. So how about it?
Well, I don't know. What's this Endodroid thing look like? And why do you want it?
Well, he's about your height, only maybe a few inches higher. And I'd say about your weight, give or take 60 pounds or so. But then that's just probably because of that stuff he's made of. Kind of a liquid metal thing, but that's not important. He's got a crew cut, and I think he was wearing a long dark coat. Has a strange accent.
But why do you want him?
Oh, he made some people mad.
How?
Oh, I guess he sort of jumped out of his program and kind of killed and/or mangled a score or so of co-workers and, more importantly, management personnel. A big no-no.
No big deal. I just gotta take him in for analysis and processing. It could help pull me out of my, unfortunate cash flow situation. And most importantly, it can mean 50 buckazoids for you. What do you say?
Well, I could use the buckazoids. I'll see what I can do.
Great. You won't regret it. You're gonna need this data quarter. It's been modified to only be sensitive to certain unique components like droidium, something only an Endrodroid would be composed of. This'll help you root him out. Good luck. Let me know when you've got him. Thanks. I gotta go check in with the home office. I'll check back out here a little later to see how you're coming along.
Okay, we got a quest.
This is the data quarter you got from that Endrodroid hunter dude.
Okay, so let's save. I kickstarted most of those too. Yeah, actually I don't even remember which ones I kickstarted. Let me actually look it up. I mean, might as well. Kickstarted a few things. My time. Xenonauts 2. Truba Brook. U-Boat. It's like a World War II Survivor sandbox game. Battletech. We Happy Few. Diluvian, which is a submarine game. Shenmue 3, because you had to. I had to. Bard's Tale 4, Shadowrun Hong Kong. Sheltered. Among the Sleep. Which was a decent game. I kickstarted a game called Maya. It's in early access on Steam, but it's been a bit of a disappointment. It was supposed to be like this Dungeon Keeper-esque type game with you landing on another planet, but didn't go so good. Mercenary Kings, Planetary Annihilation, Dead State, Grim Dawn. Now, I actually put money towards that before they even did a Kickstarter, but they used to have, like, crowdfunding on their website directly. I only added $10 because it was something I needed to do to get, like, something... Because they had switched to Kickstarter from there, and they said, add $10, I think you get some DLC. So I did that. Make Leisure Suit Larry Come Again. That was the remake of the first game, I believe. Yes, it was the remake of the first game. Land of the Lounge Lizards is the remake. Not the VGA released by Sierra, but a remake of that. Not a good track record. What's wrong with... Hey, it's not a bad track record. There's some hits and misses. Shadowrun Returns, Wasteland 2, FTL, Double Fine Adventure, Lifeless Planet, and finally Blink. That's the only one. That is the oldest game I have kickstarted, which has still not been delivered. 2012 I gave that Kickstarter, I gave money to that, and it never panned out. It's still, they're still saying they're trying to deliver it, but never got anything. Also a game called Nighthawks. I just did that recently. And non-game related, a new album from Christopher Tin, who did the Civilization 4 soundtrack. And the recent Across the World, the Chrono Cross piano collection. I had to. I like Chrono Cross as a soundtrack. Alright. Yes, you lose your money. You're not pre-ordering anything. It's an investment. You're kind of pledging to put money towards that project, and if it doesn't pan out, it doesn't pan out. It is risky. But I did get money last time, right? Not money. I got a drink last time, didn't I? I got a point.
So you're with...
What have you got?
Well, I got...
Oop.
Okay, you
Yeah, I got a point.
pal.
Give me the drink. 46. Why don't I have it?
So you... Okay, you got it, pal.
Oh, there it is. Or not. Yo, where's my drink?
So... Okay, you got it, pal.
Am I supposed to grab it?
What can... Okay, you got it, pal.
Alright, there's supposedly a dude who's really tall, coat, kinda suspicious. Might kill me. Let's go up. Not really an investment, more of an upfront pre-order to raise funds on whatever's being done. No, it's not. It's not a pre-order. People make that mistake. They think that Kickstarter is a way to pre-order a game. It is not a way to pre-order a game. You are putting an investment towards a project's completion or a pledge, and as a reward, based on what you pledge, you might get something which may equal a pre-order, but it's not a pre-order because people get really upset when a Kickstarter doesn't pan out and say, I pre-ordered money. Towards, no, it's not a pre-order. It is definitely not a pre-order. People need to realize that Kickstarter has risks, and you might...
That wouldn't prove.
You might actually end up losing some money. Some people have pledged... Whoa.
Well, that wasn't too bad for a borderline physical specimen like you. It didn't quite get the job done, though.
I didn't know it was locked.
Nah, you still haven't convinced the door to yield to your obviously superior physical presence.
Oh, I wasn't saying there's no risk, but you're putting money down and hoping you get the thing you ordered. Yeah, you're hoping it, but unlike a pre-order is a pre-order. You don't have to even give money for anything.
Oh, you really did it. Not exactly the subtlest of entry techniques, but effective. That's pretty macho for the likes of you. Who would have guessed you had the makings of a Starsky or a Hutch, or a Tango or a Cash?
Investment implies some return, but not a guaranteed return. Can I go in? What's going on? Oh, is this him? Oh, shoot. This is him. Sorry, give me a second here.
I don't rearrange your organs.
Can we talk? This might be my first death.
So, what's up? Pretty crappy weather we're having, don't you think?
Oh, I'm dead.
Wow, so what's with the hole in your arm? That's,
I think I'm
that's
dead.
gotta sting.
Hey, at least I'm gonna get my first death now. Oh, geez, that guy looks big. Oh, I'm dead.
My, you're a tall one.
Oh, boy.
Is there something I can do for you?
He's apparently a social minimalist. His only reaction is the kind of look that makes you want to run to the safety of your closet and assume your all too familiar fetal position. I'm not going to say he told you so, but he did.
Oh, you can actually walk up to him from there? Okay. So there's our first death. About time. Alright, is this what I need?
Yeah, that's a great improvement. Look much better now.
Well, he did warn you.
That didn't work?
I'm not going to say he told you so, but he did.
Nope, that's his third death. I just wanted to make sure I misclicked. Alright.
Well, I'm not going to... The Endodroid's home surgery kit sits on the crate, but I suppose you can see that.
That's 2 deaths.
They won't do you any good. They're made to run off the power supply of an endodroid, one of which you surely are not.
Can I walk? Yeah, that's 3 deaths. Woof.
Yeah, that's a great improvement. Look much better now.
Well, I'm not going to...
Oh.
This button scrolls the information on the data quarter's LCD view screen in a downward fashion.
Sorry, I'm like...
This is...
not paying attention.
This button opens...
Ah. Is this the puzzle? Is this the homing beacon? Oh my god, it is. We're gonna close that. Investment implies some return. Okay, the return is the product. Yes, but the return is not... the product is not guaranteed. Hence why when it's written in the fine print. And they also write on any Kickstarter that you're not guaranteed an item. It's a non-subscription Patreon payment for a creator. I guess, if you want to think of it that way. A one-time payment, sure. The Inexile guy did make an actual investment Kickstarter-ish site with payouts. Not sure it panned out, though. You're talking about Fig? I thought that was done by, Double Fine. What's his name? Oh my god, how did I forget his name? The dude behind Double Fine. Dave the Tentacle. Tim Schafer, yeah, he was behind Fig, right? Yes, he's behind Fig. It was both of them. Yeah, it's still going. It's still there. But Double Fine got bought out by Microsoft, so I think he's happy. Also, they did a Kickstarter. Fig also did Homeworld 3, among other things. But I never... I would have... I'm a big fan of I'm a Homeworld, but not for what they were asking. Fig or something. I think Double Fine is on that now. Yeah, not since the Microsoft buyout. Now they got Microsoft money. Kiss him? I tried talking to him, that's close enough. Plus, I think he kissed me with his fist. Returns aren't always guaranteed in investments either. No, they're not. I know firsthand that investments do not pay out. Alright, let's... So I guess I gotta read this, huh? So this is what it says. The homing beacon puzzle. Opening up the data recorder, and who doesn't have one by now, displays a grid of 5 squares. There are 5 sub-circuit plates that can be moved from square to square. Each of the 5 sub-circuit plates has a jumper that can be moved to any of the 5 IRK settings. IRQ? IRK 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. In a socket to accept any of the 5 chips. The Spentium, the Dentium, the Repinium, the Fermentium, and the Dimetel. Does it actually...
This is the Dentium chip. This is the Repentium chip. This is the subspace emitter plate, hence the handy SE abbreviation. This is the subspace emitter plate, hence the handy SE abbreviation.
I wish I'd invested in AMD sub-rails back. Yeah, there was a time when they were like $4 or $5 a stock. I should have done it. But I did not. And now they're doing good. Good for them. That manual does not explain much and is misleading you. How does it mislead? I saw it from the manual like 3 days ago. Oh boy. Conflicting reports.
This is the Dimtel chip. This is the Spentium chip.
Pentium, Intel.
This is the Fermentium chip.
Okay, I guess it's not Pentium.
This is the This is the Tachyon transmitter plate, hence the awesome TT moniker. This is the particle shield plate, hence the helpful PS appellation. This is the subspace.
Okay, I've seen that one.
This is the recalibrating fluctuator plate, hence the always lovely RF tag. This is the feedback cutter offer plate, hence the clever FC label.
Oh gosh, Roger.
You notice your firm muscular fingers, the graceful bone structure, the elegant blood blister under your thumb. These are a man's hands. You notice. It's a circuit board, and a darn good one. This is the data quarter power source, a tiny chip of Devallium crystal, the official power source of StarCon.
Okay. Anyways, where was I? The Dimtel. The squares that the plates fit into are called sensors array A to E. Alright. Player must 1. Figure out which plates goes into which sensor array. Square A to E. Which plate? Oh god.
Didn't that Sally Struthers Learn at Home course teach you not to stack components on top of each other? Hey.
I'm confused.
This didn't.
So, if I replace a... Whoa, 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 this is... Oh my god. Why? Oh lord. Alright, player must 1. Figure out which plate goes into which sensor array square, A to E. 2. Insert the correct chips into each plate's socket. And 3. Assign the correct IRK jumper plate to each plate. Plates, tachyon transmitter, IRKs 1. Sensors array A. Chips Dentium. Okay. Yes. Particle shield is 3. IRK is 3, yes. Sensor B, yes. Rimpentium chip, yes. Subspace emitter 5, yes. These are the default settings. So sensor array C, yes, and Fermentium, okay. So recalibrating fluctuator is on Dimtel chip, IRK7, and sensor array D, okay. And the Spentium is on the feedback cutter offer, and it's on IRK9, okay. All 5 plates are needed to create the homing beacon. We know that the feedback cutter offer and the tachyon transmitter plates need to follow certain configuration rules explained herein, but some confusion about the remaining plates, recalibrating fluctuator, subspace emitter, and particle shield still exists. Of these 3, we know that A, one must be placed at sensor array E, one of the others must be set at ARK1, the remaining one uses the Spentium chip. What? I think this is giving me the original manual doesn't tell you what the puzzle's for. What the puzzle it's for. The manual for the collection basically spoils the name of the puzzle. Well, I mean, it shows a picture of what it is. I mean, This, if you didn't have any information and just had this makes no sense. Of course they're going to bring out a photo because they know it's terrible. This is a terrible puzzle. Even now I'm not even entirely sure what I'm supposed to do here. All 5 plates are needed to create the homing beacon. Okay. The feedback cutter. And the tachyon transmitter plates. Okay, need to follow. Certain configuration rules explained herein, but some confusion about the remaining plates still exists. Okay. Why did they think this was a good idea? Why did they think this was a good idea? It's not what he means. I just assumed it's a homing beacon because that's where you have to tell where the Blade Runner knockoff dude where the bot is. Moyer Funny World, thank you for the follow. Wow, that's very kind of you. Thank you for that. I'm just, don't mind me, I'm just trying to figure out what any of this is. Okay.
You should close the face. You have successfully reconfigured the data coder for standard use. They don't do anything. This is the data coder's proximity display. If one light is on, the selected chemical compound shown on the LCD screen is present, but at an extremely low trace level. If 2 lights are on, the compound is within 100 meters. If all 3 lights are on and flashing, the compound is within 10 meters. If no lights are on, either the data coder is not turned on, or there is no detectable trace of the compound.
Have a nice game. Well, thank you, Moyer. I'm enjoying it, but this is very confusing, this puzzle. Hey there, Cosmic. This puzzle, yes. I spent months before noticing it was in the manual. Hey there, Hannah.
This button.
You think there's...
Don't open the... such as...
What?
Don't open the data coder when it's switched on. Doing so could damage some of the delicate internal components, such as your central nervous system.
Okay. This is very confusing. Cough hint that might make you feel better. It might. It is getting late as well. So it doesn't give you the solution. It just gives you some hints. Sorry, I'm just reading this like, so the tachyon transmitter should use the Dentium chip and should not be placed at sensor array C. Once I pick up a plate, what do I do with this? Where do I put it? Can you move this?
This circuit board is not user service.
Okay.
Didn't that... It would have... There's already... Didn't that...
This is not a spoiler. You can put the piece. Oh, like here. Oh, okay. No, that isn't a spoiler. I just didn't understand because every time it's like in the. Okay, that helps. Thank you.
This circuit.
They should have put like something here, like workspace or something. Would have been better. Are you reading the same manual Washa send? No, because I can't click on links right now. I have this manual. I have the collection series guide. It has like a section about it, which I'm reading through right now. It even has a worksheet if I want to use it. Sounds like his manual has the same info with all the pages of fluff removed. Yeah. Alright. I hate puzzles. Like, I hate logic-based puzzles. I hate these things. I just want to play a game and enjoy it. Is that so hard? Let me reread this again. We know that one must be placed at sensor array E. B, one of the others must be set at arc 1. One of the remaining uses the Spentium chip.
Put all the chips back before closing the faceplate. Thank you.
Okay, so everything has to be put back. We do know for sure that the tachyon transmitter should use the Dentium chip and should not be placed at sensor array C. So the tachyon transmitter should use the Dentium chip. It should not be placed here. Anywhere else is fine. The particle shield array should not be placed at E. Okay. The subspace emitter should not use. Do you like hot sauce? Are you asking me? I'm okay to it. I'm okay with hot sauce. It doesn't agree with me sometimes, but I'm okay with it. Which version of the manual does the GOG version have? That's the one I used. I guess that would probably not be the collection one. Oh, I don't, since I don't have the GOG releases of Space Quest, I don't know. The particle shield should not be placed at sensor array E. Alright, the ARC's subspace emitter should not use IRK7. The subspace emitter, okay. The recalibrating fluctuator should be placed at sensor array A and set to IRK9. Which one is that again?
This is the recalibrating.
The recalibrating sensor should be placed at sensor array A and set to IRK9. Fine. The feedback cutter offer won't work with the Ferminium chip and should not go in sensor array B or C. The plate that uses IRK3 should also use the Dimel chip. Okay. The plate in sensor array D must be set to IRK5. Okay. It should be 3. I haven't updated it yet. I got lazy. I mean, I have to keep unclicking on the, where is it? All 5 plates are needed for config to create the Helmi beacon. We know that the feedback cutter offer and the tachyon transmitter plates need to follow certain configuration rules explained therein. Needs to follow certain configuration rules explained herein. So they don't need to be changed? One from the demo. Yeah, I never bothered changing it. This might actually take a lot longer than I would like, because if I don't want to use the, I wish you would accept my hint. King, if I accept the hint, you have to give me the full solution. That's the condition, because I'm too tired to do this. If you don't accept the full solution, I'm not taking the hint. And we're going to be stuck here forever. I mean, you can say no, but I'm just going to try and sort this out myself, I guess. It'll make you happy, I promise. Sound like one of those temptresses. I know how those end. You can't trick me. You can't trick me. It's the only one I figured out so far. The recalibration replace that sensor A. We set to IRK9. Okay. Or the ferminium chip. Should not go to sensor B or C. Maybe I should map this out. I'm pretty sure I know what the hint is. It's worth taking. Okay, it's almost 1 o'clock here. We're 2 hours and 43 minutes into the stream. Just give me a. Normally I would be like, I'm just gonna think this out and possibly write it out on paper. So just give me a bit. Let me try and figure this one out. It's like I don't feel frustrated with this. It's just let me try to go through all the possible ideas in my head right now. Okay. Are we having fun yet? It's like I'm doing an exam here. I've done logic-based exams before. I hate them so much. Ugh. They suck. Oh, you can't study for them. They're just on here. They're just, you know, just try your best. Bullshit. Stupid logic-based exams. Hate them. Ugh, they're so bad. Gives you logic-based exams, never teach you proper logic. No. They suck. So the recalibrating fluctuator. The longer you wait, the more my hint becomes pointless. That would mean I'm getting closer to solving it then. I mean, also I don't want to put that... I'm trying not to get that hint counter up. Is it wrong of me to not want that hint counter up after what happened in Space Quest 6? 5? 5? 5. After the debacle that was 5? Can you blame me for wanting to try to do this as best I can? Especially since Nightmare said he... A hint counter is a bad idea for something like this. Maybe. You put it on a pedestal after 3 hours of gameplay. I'm not putting it on a pedestal, but... I've kind of... People have said, like, this first part is kind of hard, so I think of it as a challenge. What's wrong with having a challenge? I'm not beholden to a hint counter. Or nor should I be beholden to taking hints. I mean, if I don't want to take a hint, I don't want to take a hint. Alright? But... And I know that... Because I'm on the tail end of the stream anyways, so if this was at the beginning, if I didn't do the demo, then yeah, I would take the hint. But we're near the end. I kind of want to see if I can figure it out within the next, I don't know, 10 minutes. If not, then we'll see where we stand. How's the worksheet? I'm doing, I'm not doing the worksheet. I mean, not directly on the paper, but I am kind of trying to figure it out through the notebook. But, you know... I'm also here to enjoy a game. And I don't want to get into a point where I'm too frustrated, so... Alright, Nightmare, what's the hint? I mean, not Nightmare, King, sorry, what's the hint? Where's my pen? Yeah. This isn't even needed for right now. I was gonna say come back to this fresh when it is relevant. Oh. Still, it would be nice to figure it out. Can you take this out? Shoot, you can. Why?
It's a piece of divalium crystal.
Why did I take this out?
It's a... What was... This is the data. It's a... This...
Huh. I'm just gonna make a note that this crystal is removable. Hopefully for a future quest. I wonder if I have to give this back to him or if I can keep it. That's barely a hint, if at all. No, that isn't a hint. You're right. It's just like, oh, come back and take a break. Might as well just said take a swig of water. No, I'll take a hint for what I should, since I did put the hint counter up, I'll take a hint for, since I've already put the the counter on 1, I'll take a hint for, what I should be doing next. Yes. It would be a hint if it was a complete red herring, but yeah, not sure if it counts. Not yet counts. True. I try to solve also to help you. Hey, no worries, Moira. Eventually I'll get it. Or I'll just use like 20 hints and just do it that way. The Arnold droid must be dispatched. So that is the most immediate thing somehow. Okay. You have all the tools on the bar. I assume it has something to do with the broken pipe. And you have to drop something down there. But... Alright, let's try to put this back in as close as I can see here. Whatever, it doesn't matter. At this point, I'll figure this out later then.
This circuit.
I don't know what I'm doing. Just close it.
Sorry, Bucko. Sorry, Bucko. The data coder won't work now that you've removed the power source.
Oh, okay.
This button. This. It has no... You...
I wasn't figuring out. I was just hoping that luck would hold and be like, oh, you somehow miraculously figured it all out. No. I had to cheat here, but my cheat was finding out you could break the pipe. Oh, okay. Data quarter is not something you want to do after a 5-hour stream at midnight, 1 a.m. That's very true, clearly. That is not true. That is not something I want to do. Ooh. Looks like you got to pee. You want to pee in these things?
It would appear that merging the...
No? Any of you want to pee in these?
That's an It would Boy. It would appear... Excellent guess, Kreskin. Wrong, but excellent.
So I got a point for getting a drink.
Let's look at it together.
I got a point for ordering a regular drink, but I never got the drink. Am I supposed to get a drink or no? What have I done? I broke the pipe. I got him to do that thing. I stole the ice cube tray. That's about it, I think. There's this pipe here.
Why don't you just walk up and say, "Hey, mister, I've always wanted to catch a really good look at the inside of my colon. Perhaps you can help me." He ignores you. Get used to it. You snag a buckazoid off the Waitron. How cool you are.
I don't think I got points for that. I just stole a buck. I just stole a buck without getting a point. Whoops. I didn't get a point for that. I just stole money. Yikes. Whoops. Sorry.
Hey.
That was a mistake. Did you check that door? What door? Is this a door?
This is the
I mean, I broke that door. That's where I went down to the basement.
As cool as it would be, it probably...
I can't give it back to her?
Boy...
Interesting. I don't want to go in there. Come on. Why am I stuck here? What is going on? Game's getting a little weird. Where do I go? Can I grab some of this liquid?
It would appear that... That's an Boy, wouldn't it be... Boy...
This whole planet is hard? Yeah. How about you, dude? You need anything? Would you like some ice cubes?
Boy, wouldn't it be...
It would be nice. Here's a buckazoid.
As cool... It would...
Crud. It looks like I still don't have enough money. This is embarrassing.
I wonder if I have to buy... the money? Not the money. The... Whoa. Who are you? Who are you?
Say, you look familiar. Didn't I kick your
No,
butt to
it's
choose robot
Scumsoft.
once?
Oh yeah, that. I hope to forget that. It was the beginning of my undoing. I was a laughingstock around the company in the final days of Scumsoft. Oh well, if that hadn't gotten me, some of my other creative management techniques would have. In looking at the big picture, I suppose that arrangement left me with all my physical assets intact. Not a single other thing, unfortunately. I'm humiliated to admit that I have, on rare occasion, resorted to selling cheat sheets for arcade games.
Yo.
I've got to maintain a fairly modest profile, I guess you could say. Time heals wounds and all that. Plus, maybe I can avoid a premature termination.
Wow. That's all very interesting. And very boring, if you don't mind my saying. What I want to know is, can you sell me a cheat sheet for Stooge Fighter 3?
Well, I think I may be able to facilitate that. I may have one in stock. Okay, here's what I need from you. A nice new bottle of Coldsortian brandy. If you can deliver that, I think we can call it a deal. My people, I'll be waiting to take delivery from you so that we can put a bow on this deal. Catch you later.
Hey!
I hope you're here to remit your portion of the business arrangement. We need to put this thing to bed. Otherwise, you should leave. I do have other contacts interested.
Yeah, bet you do, you bum. Coldsortian brandy, eh? So I guess he's gonna be hovering around for a bit, or is he gone? Whoa.
Not unlike your...
Alright. Buy the money. I meant to... Okay, he's just wandering around now. That's good.
It probably seemed like... Boy... It would... Excellent... That's an excellent guess.
What can I do for you there, fella?
What have you got?
Well, this side, I got... Okay.
And he doesn't give me anything. Is that not supposed to happen? Is he not supposed to give me a drink?
Used.
What can...
Make me a double...
Oh.
Oh.
It's solid.
Oh, I can't walk. Oh.
Just the refrigerator.
What?
The refrigerator.
I guess I really can't do anything here anymore. Alright.
Don't touch. It's solidly. Don't touch it. It would. That would. It. That. Don't.
I hope I never get so far gone that I end up talking to myself like this.
Oh.
Your words are so unspectacular, nature. You. Excellent. Excellent.
Oh, you remember what to do now, huh?
This rather large individual with the head... It prob...
Gee, she looks pretty busy right now.
That's a... Boy, would...
Wish you could steal that.
Do you have a death wish or what? That's not a good idea. Trust me. It's tough, but you repress your urge to wow the crowd with your prowess on the single, even, non-parallel bar. Wow, fancy. Yes, it does need to be dusted. Don't worry about it. Yes. As cool as it would. It probably... That's... excellent. Boy, would... It would have... You're in a public place. Have some manners. That's delightfully non-helpful. You're in a pub... Don't pick... You're in a public... It's on... That's... It's on...
Yes, I am clicking on everything right now. The bar was a no-go. I have to put something down in there.
Yikes! I'll bet even old Fester Blatz hasn't seen one of these.
He's definitely got to be put down that pipe. What is that?
This is the main floor. This is the... An interesting arrangement of conduits creates an almost... This is... The subtle and well... What's with the interior designer's spew?
The old desperation clicks, the true hallmark, yep.
Changing reading material once you're back aboard ship.
These guys tend to be all background. Guess I can't shove my way through that restroom. Wonder if he can do something while he turns around.
Hey,
No.
hey, back. Hey.
No, he comes back. No.
Hey.
A wide variety of concoctions fills the... Some of your personal... You start...
It's weird I got the point for ordering that drink, but I never got it. Why are you going?
Hey.
No. Why are you going there? What's this?
An interesting arrangement.
No.
The floor has the universal tacky spill drink and stomach contents feel to it. No sense in looking. In fact, it would be in your best interest...
Use everything with everything.
This is
Yep.
the... Boy... That's it. Boy... Excellent... Excellent get.
I love the fact it makes you walk up to it, then it tells you you're wrong.
That's an... It would... It... Boy... That's an interesting... As cool... It probably...
I can only get money until I deal with that droid. How do I get rid of him?
You go now, and I don't rearrange your organs.
What's that on the floor?
It's a small section of pipe, not unlike those commonly found at ice skating accidents.
I didn't even notice that there. Huh. The pipe. What do I do with the pipe?
It's a fairly heavy and solid piece of pipe.
There's no way he can knock the droid over the head. He'll just kill us. I don't even want to try that.
Boy, would... That's an... It would appear that as cool as it would be...
Well, I can't do that.
What have you got?
Well, I got...
Make me...
Oh.
Oh.
As cool as... That's the... Sorry, you can only break it. Your words cause everything to be... In this galaxy, in this... Careful. Nothing. It looks... What? You... In this... In... Careful.
Do.
You go now.
Oh crap, can't walk too far.
There, that's a great improvement. Look much better now.
Well, he did warn you. I'm not going to say he told... As cool...
There, that's a great improvement. Look much better now.
Well, he did warn you. I'm not going to say he...
Hell yeah, he did warn you. He did at that.
It would... Boy. It would... Boy. Boy. It... Boy. That's an interest... Ax... It probably...
Oh, well, oh, no, I can't go in there.
Ax... That's an... It probably... It would...
What's that? Oh.
The street's a little bit... The street... That's an interest...
Oh, there it is. I was looking for the exit. I don't think he needs a pipe. I don't think he needs a pipe. You need a pipe.
It would appear that
What can I get it for a Buckazoid?
boy, wouldn't it? It would. It would. It probably. It would appear. Boy. Excellent. Boy. As boy. It. That. Boy. It. It. That. As cool. It would appear. That. It probably. That's.
That's the hotel, right? Yeah. What time is it? 1:30? Okay. I think I'm going to need a break. By that, I mean I'm going to resume this next time. Let's stop in here. Besides, yeah, we'll stop here. There we go. Well, no, thank you, everyone. King, especially for being so patient with my, what? Can we not steal that drink?
Geez, Roger, when will you learn? In the past, that kind of behavior has led you to being sliced.
No.
You summon.
I wonder if you could steal the drink. Technically, you should be giving me my drink. Give me my drink.
Don't pick at it. You'll.
Nuts. Alright. We'll resume this next time. Oh boy. Alright. So let's pause that. 3 hours and 21 minutes. Not bad. But we did at least beat the demo. That was fun. But yeah. So far, I'm liking the game. It is a bit harder than the others. That puzzle with the thingamabob, the droid thing, that's going to be rough. I'm probably foreseeing a lot of hint usage, but that's fine. Can you see what the bar area would look like without screen scroll on? I'm curious. Sure, I can do that. Why not? Shouldn't take too long to load up. Whoops, wrong side. There we go. I asked too much. No worries. It's not a big deal. We just... Oh man, I can't even skip this. Good to know. You can't skip this. Alright. Good to know. You said you didn't want scroll on, so... Hey, Johnny P, thank you for the follow. Or P Johnny P, thank you for the follow. Very, very kind of you. So if we walk over here... Honestly, I mean, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I mean, I don't think Sierra would have designed a game where the scroll would actively mess up someone's ability to play the game. I don't know. I have no idea. This is like one of the few places where the scroll does work. I mean, yeah, you can see her face. That is an in-game setting. You go to control and you click on scroll. And then you can have a change. Alright. Yeah, I misread that. I thought that was scroll for the text. But yeah, that was fun. No problem, King. Right, so 3 hours and 21 minutes. So that was fun. Like I said, I'm enjoying it. I think it's a bit harder. I definitely think I might struggle a bit, but it seems to be pretty fun. But yeah, let's get to the post show. Ignore the upcoming. I forgot to update it. But after Space Quest is over, I will be starting Beneath a Steel Sky. That is a quality point and click. I did finish it. I don't remember. I remember the beginning and I remember the end. That's about it. But I want to play it because one, not a lot of people play it, and two, it's technically the prequel to the now released Beyond a Steel Sky, which I will be playing after. So that's going to be fun. Also, why did I put plan for the future? Oh man, I really need to fix this. After that, I will be moving on to The Legacy Realm of Terror. From what testing I've done, it seems to be a bit of a dungeon crawler. A dungeon crawler inside a spooky house, which is quite cool. It also does some pretty neat things. Things that I've never seen in a game, especially in a DOS game. So I'm definitely looking forward to trying that game out. So if you're into dungeon crawlers, that's something you should be aware of. Whoop, sorry. And then I do want to play Summoner. I've mentioned this before, so I might move that up after Beyond a Steel Sky and The Legacy is over. So yeah, I also got to play through Wing Commander. I still got to work on that. That is a sub goal unlock, thanks to you guys. So I got to play through that series as well. But we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Oh, I just realized you put a hint. King. I missed that. I will refund your points and you can do that next time.